Welcome to Examsdaily YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to see the daily current affairs of June 6, 2019. Before that, those who didn't subscribe our Examsdaily YouTube channel, click the subscribe button and also do not forget to click the bell button to get updates from our YouTube channel. Tamil Nadu Health System Reform Program. The Government of India, Government of Tamil Nadu and the World Bank signed the loan agreement, that is for 287 million loan agreement in New Delhi, and this loan agreement is for the Tamil Nadu Health System Reform Program, and the aim of the program is to improve the quality of healthcare, reduce the burden of non-communicable diseases, and fill equity gaps in reproductive and child health services in the state of Tamil Nadu. So for this purpose, the $287 million loan agreement was signed between the Government of India, Government of Tamil Nadu and the World Bank in New Delhi. And the Tamil Nadu ranks third among all Indian states in the Niti Aayog Health Index, which is reflected in vastly improved health outcomes. So Tamil Nadu ranks third in the Niti Aayog Health Index, and this Niti Aayog Health Index has been developed as a tool to leverage cooperative and competitive federalism to accelerate the pace of achieving health outcomes. And with the annual publication of this index and its availability on public domain on a dynamic basis, it is expected to keep every stakeholders alert to the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals number 3. So here we can expect the question that what is the Tamil Nadu's rank in the Niti Aayog Health Index? Currently it is in the third rank. National Virology Institute at Alappuzha to be upgraded soon. So the National Institute of Virology situated at Alappuzha, it's struggling to find its functional reliability for testing various viral diseases. So with the recent outcome of the Nipah virus, this has been identified that it's struggling to find its functional reliability for testing various viral diseases. And besides this, the state also started a virology institute at Thiruvananthapuram under the Science and Technology Department and a virology institute under ICMR in Kozhikode. But however, none of them have the capability to take up work to meet the state needs. So to overcome the struggle, the National Institute of Virology will be scaled up in the coming months for the testing various viral diseases. So here we can expect the question that the National Virology Institute at which place in Kerala has to be upgraded soon. It is in Alappuzha. US imposes major new restrictions on travel to Cuba. The United States recently imposed major new travel restrictions on its citizens visiting Cuba, banning cruise ships and ending a heavily used form of educational travel as it seeks to further isolate the communist government. For this reason, the US imposed travel restrictions on its citizens visiting Cuba, and the Treasury Department has also announced that the US will no longer allow cruise to Cuba or the group educational and cultural trips known as people-to-people travel to the Cuba. And along with the cruise ships, the US will also ban most private planes and boats from stopping the island. So here we can expect the question that US recently imposes major new restrictions on travel to which country? It is to Cuba. ISRO to launch Chandrayaan-2 between July 9 to 16. The ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization, has found a suitable window to launch the India's second spacecraft to moon, that is Chandrayaan-2, and it is to be launched between July 9 and July 16 within an expected soft landing on the moon on September 6. So Chandrayaan-2 is expected to be launched between July 9 and 16, and the soft landing will be on September 6 on the moon. And the ISRO sources have confirmed that GSLV Mark III will launch the Chandrayaan-2 from Sriharikota during the favored window time. And the ISRO has also said that the 3 models for the moon mission, that is Orbiter, Lander Vikram and Rover Pragyan, are currently ready. So this Chandrayaan-2 includes soft landing on moon and moving a rover on its surface. And it is an advanced version of the previous Chandrayaan-1 mission. And it consists of an orbiter, Lander Vikram and Rover Pragyan, and these are currently ready position to launch. And the orbiter spacecraft, when launched from Sriharikota, will travel to the moon and release the lander, which will in turn deploy a tiny rover to roam the lunar surface, and all 3 sending data and pictures to the Earth. So here we can expect the question that the ISRO is going to launch Chandrayaan-2 in which month? It is going to launch between July 9 and July 16. Second Global Disability Summit. The second Global Disability Summit is going to be held at Buenos Aires, Argentina from June 6 to 8, 2019. And the objective of the summit is to deliberate on issues across the world concerning empowerment and inclusion of persons with disabilities, and also to work out a mechanism for enabling them to live an independent and dignified life. So, to deliberate the issues across the world about the empowerment and inclusion of the persons with disabilities, the second Global Disability Summit is going to be held at Buenos Aires, Argentina, and from June 6 to 8, 2019. And the Union Minister from India has also attended the first Global Disability Summit held in London in July 2018. So the first Global Disability Summit was held in London in July 2018, and the second summit is going to be held at Buenos Aires, Argentina from June 6 to 8, 2019. So here we can expect the question that second Global Disability Summit was held in which country? It was held, that is, it is going to be held in Buenos Aires, Argentina. G20 Finance Ministers Meeting. The Finance Minister of India, Nirmala Sitharaman, is going to attend the two-day meeting of G20 Finance Ministers and Central Bank Governors, and this meeting is going to be held in Japan on June 8 and 9, according to a government official. And the meeting is likely to focus on risks and challenges being faced by the global economy, investment in infrastructure, and international taxation. So this meeting is going to focus on these areas, and this meeting will be held in Japan on June 8 and 9, and our Indian Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman is going to attend this meeting. And the deliberations of the meeting would be followed by the G20 Leaders Summit scheduled on June 28 to 29 at Osaka. So the G20 Finance Minister meeting is going to be held in Japan on June 8 and 9, and the G20 Leaders meeting is scheduled on June 28 to 29 at Osaka, Japan. So here we can expect the question that this G20 Finance Minister meeting was held in which country, and it is in Japan. Economic Census 2019. The seventh economic census, that is the current in 2019, the seventh economic census, and it's being conducted by the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. But in the current economic census, that is in the seventh, this Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation is going to partner with CSC E-Governance Services India Limited, a special purpose vehicle under the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, as the implementing agency for the seventh economic census. So till now, this ministry alone is implementing this, but in 2019 it's going to be partnered with the CSE governance for this for implementing this seventh economic census. So this economic census is the complete count of all establishment located within the geographical boundary of India, and the economic census provides disaggregated information on various operational and structural variables of all establishments of the country. So here we can expect a question that the seventh economic census being conducted by which ministry? That is Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. World Bank return growth forecast for Indian economy at 7.5%. The World Bank retained its forecast of India's growth rate at 7% for the current financial years. So this was in the Global Economic Prospect report of the World Bank, and also in this report, the World Bank has said that the growth rate is expected to remain the same for the next two fiscals. So this Global Economic Prospect report is published by the World Bank, and in this report, World Bank retained the India's growth at 7.5%. So here we can expect the question that the World Bank retained growth forecast for Indian economy at which percentage? That is 7.5, and the Global Economic Prospect report is published by the World Bank. Global Leadership Award 2019. Global Leadership 2019 was given to Google CEO Sundar Pichai and Nasdaq President Arina Friedman. In the United States, this Google India's born CEO Sundar Pichai and Nasdaq President Arina Friedman have been chosen for this prestigious Global Leadership Award, and this selection is by the business advocacy group USIBC in recognition of the two companies' contribution as the leading technology-driven platforms. So here we can expect the question that who won the Global Leadership Award 2019? That is Google's India-bound CEO Sundar Pichai and Nasdaq President Arina Friedman. Nigeria's envoy to UN elected president of the 74th session of United Nations General Assembly. The Nigeria's ambassador to the United Nations, Tijani Mohamed Bande, was elected as the president of the 74th session of the United Nations General Assembly. So according to the rules, the president of the 74th session should be elected from among the African states. So according to these rules, the president of the 74th session of United Nations General Assembly was elected from among the African states. So This Nigeria's ambassadors to the United Nations, that is Tijani Mohammed Bande, was elected as the president of the 74th session of United Nations General Assembly. So here we can expect the question that who has been recently elected as the president of the 74th session of General Assembly, that is Nigeria's ambassador Tijani Mohammed Bande. China will host 2023 Asian Cup. China is going to host the 2023 Asian Cup footballer after South Korea, Thailand, and Indonesia dropped their bids. So after this, South Korea, Thailand, and Indonesia dropped their bids, China is going to host the 2023 Asian Cup footballer, and this was confirmed by the Asian Football Confederation in Paris. So here we can expect the question that which country will host the Asian Cup 2023, that is China. In the description box below this video, we have given the current affairs English, Tamil and Hindi PDF link. We hope this video will be useful. Do comment, like, share and subscribe our Examsdaily YouTube channel. Thank you.